Lindenburg and I am 32 years old, and I'd like to say I'm a racing driver, but I do have a day job. So Top of the Hill Challenge is aiming at like a hill climb format, an alternative motorsport format. So these types of alternative motorsport events are very different because it's one car on track at a time.
Yes, I'm Paige Lindenburg. I'm CEO of Shelby South Africa, and we're here for this Top of the Hill event. First time it's happening, and it looks good. Mr. Average can come here and see a hugely broad perspective of competition cars, and owners of special cars can actually come and compete against names, which is great. It's just got a different vibe.
I'm Ria Brard. I work for Shelby South Africa and Lindenburg Racing. I'm head of technical for our team. So we have the Ford Fairlane, driven by Paige Lindenburg, and we have the Escort, driven by Michael Koenig, and the Shelby Daytona, driven by James Temple. Right, okay, so the engine is a Ford 302 5-litre engine, makes about 500 horsepower, and the suspension, all racing suspension from standard, stiffened up everything, racing shock absorbers, which is adjustable, and proper racing 5-speed gearbox.
These switches over here are like fuel pump. This starts the car here. That's the button that starts the car. These are all my gauges. So I've got little white markers on my gauges because when you're driving and you're racing, you don't have 5 minutes to check gauges. So you just got to try and figure out that the needles are within a range. So we've put white markers to make sure that I have a quick look and I know, like, if it's slightly out of the white marker, something's up with the engine, it's overheating, or something's not great. Something that's really cool that not all cars have is a brake bias adjuster in the car. So while I'm racing, if my brakes lock up, I can adjust my brake bias with this. So like literally while I'm driving, if I slam on brakes and my front locks up, I can adjust and give myself more rear brake, or vice versa, give myself more front brake. Yeah, and then this steering wheel it comes on and off. The main reason for that is so that if you're in an accident or like space-wise as well, you can see there's very little space, and then with my gear on, there's very little space to get in and out of the car. So this is obviously a safety feature where you can take the steering wheel off to get in and out the car easier, especially if there's an incident. We're getting close to our first qualifier for the day, so I need to get out of here and go get my gear on and actually put this race car to the test.
All three girls were born into that world. That Paige is the one who just like took to it. When she was 5 years old, she said to me, "Dad, I want to have my own race boat." She's proved to be a hugely competent driver, and they all say, there goes the smallest driver in the biggest car.
I get respected. I'm in the gym, but I am not flexing. Came from a Ford, I'm needing a Lexus. Shooting like Luke, I told him I'm next. Just, I got a ball, I told him I'm here, I'm not waiting for y'all.
It's challenging. It's not easy. On cold tires especially, you turn in, there's complete understeer. You turn, the car goes straight. You brake, the car goes straight. Nothing wants to work. Just got to get my head around this. But yeah, it was cool. It's the first session. We got a few more qualifiers, so let's see what we do. Thank you so much for coming out to join me on a race day today. It's an unusual race day, but hopefully we'll see you on the track again. And yeah, hopefully we end off the day really well.
It should be a crime, I told him. Oh my God, I'm just playing with him now, yeah.